We are getting a double dose of animal cuteness this week. Of course, the Humane Society of Southern Arizona joins us each Wednesday with an adoptable pet of the week, but we are getting a bonus visit for a great reason.
That is because Congresswoman Martha McSally and Vanessa Ford are here with some special reminders for everyone. Ladies, thank you so much for being here.
Absolutely.
Really such a pleasure to have you on, Congresswoman. And of course, we see our very adorable friend here. So Vanessa, I have to ask, who did you bring us?
This is Artesia. She is a 1.5-year-old female. We rescued her from an overburdened shelter in New Mexico. So she's been with us for a little while. She had some medical issues, but she is absolutely available for adoption and just the sweetest, sassiest dog you'll ever meet.
Oh, I love that you said sassy.
Yeah.
That's what's the killer. She's so adorable, and I'm glad that we're talking that she's ready for adoption and ready for homes, but we're also talking about people that already have animals and a lot of reminders we want to kind of put out there.
Right.
And today we're talking a lot about spay and neuter and how important that is. And Congresswoman, I know you're a huge animal lover.
I
You have
am.
your own sweet boomer at home.
I do.
So I know that you know how important this is for this message to get out to everyone.
Absolutely, and our community has made great strides over the last years. We want to make sure that every dog and cat, every furry angel that we have has a home, that's cared for, has everything they need, gives love to us as well. And we've moved towards, being able to save a lot of them, but it really starts with spaying and neutering. And everybody really needs to do that. It's so important in order to prevent, there's an influx of puppies and kittens every year that make it more challenging to find forever homes for them. Artesia needs a forever home, but we got to make sure that we spay and neuter, and there's lots of programs. Vanessa will talk about them in order to support those who maybe can't afford it.
Yeah.
Absolutely. And Vanessa, let's really dive deeper into this situation. Why is it so important? What could happen if we're not spaying and neutering our pets?
Well, everybody thinks it's okay if I don't do mine, right? It's just one. There's not going to be any problems. But just one dog, if you do the math, right? So one dog, female unspayed dog, can have 2 litters of puppies every year. A litter is about 6 to 7 puppies on average. If those 6 to 7 or 12 to 14, if she has 2 litters every year, if they then aren't spayed or neutered and they have puppies, in 6 years, that first dog that we talked about at the beginning of our story has 67,000 grandchildren.
Oh
Wow.
Yeah, 67,000 animals from one unspayed female. That's too many for our community. We don't have the resources for just one unspayed dog, right?
When you start
do the
breaking
math.
it down like that, then it really kind of opens your eyes. And so we want to make sure we're trying to make this as affordable for everyone to take advantage of this, and that we're making sure that that doesn't happen. So how does the Humane Society step in for that?
We do low-cost prevention methods, spay neuters, specials, every single month. So if you check our website, we've got a new special every month, and it runs all month long. But we also, people maybe don't know this, we have spay neuter surgeries that are sponsored. So if you can't afford it, if you feel like you're on a fixed income, it's just too cost prohibitive for you, please call us. We want to help, and we want to know how we can help you, and there may be some sponsored opportunities that you qualify for. So please call.
Absolutely. Well, I know since we have Artesia here, let's dive in a little bit more to her story. So what actually happened when she came to the Humane Society?
So she came from a shelter who was struggling, and the Humane Society brought her in. She was very sick and very pregnant at the time. And she's able to be ready for adoption now because of a second chance fund that they have at the Humane Society, which is specific donations to help animals that have medical needs when they come in. In years past, these dogs maybe couldn't be saved, and now dogs like Artesia are saved and able to be, again, furry angels for a loving family because of the second chance fund.
And let's really kind of talk more about that second chance fund, because that's really how you guys can help other animals just like her.
Yes. Our Second Chance Fund was originally set up for animals with severe medical needs. Every animal that comes into our shelter gets the spay neuter, gets the vaccinations, gets all of that basic medical care that every dog really needs. Every once in a while we get a special case like Artesia, and they just need more care than we've typically been able to provide. So we have really generous donors who donate to this fund. We use those monies to get the medical supplies, to get the surgeries, to get the medications, to help keep them fostered while they recover. The Second Chance Fund does all of that and more.
That's great. And Vanessa, anybody who's watching today thinking, you know what, I want to help. That sounds exactly like what I would love to help with. What's the best way for them to do that?
They can give us a call, 327-6088, or they can go on the website, hssaz.org, click on the donate button at the right side of the screen.
I know we're always thanking those in the community that reach out, but I also want to thank the Humane Society so much for what you guys do for the animals, for those that love our pets, and everything. And Congresswoman McSally, I want to thank you also for lending your platform to such a great cause. Please give Boomer your rescue our love when you get home.
I will.
And we are for sure going to get Artesia a great home today. So thank you, ladies, so much. And to get even more information about low-cost spay and neuter options by calling the Humane Society, their phone number is 327-6088, or you can also go online to hssaz.org.